What up? What up? What up? Hope everyone's having a good evening. Rodriguez, Raleigh, Polanco, Naylor, Arizarena, Suarez, Crawford, and a few others. Canzone and Rivas. First pitch, fly out to center, 1 down. Rodriguez leading off again tonight.
Have to adhere to get to the fastball and do some damage, because if you don't and you get to 2 strikes, you're going to have a hard time making contact against this pitcher. So I would say they're going to hunt fastballs. Now look, Cal has had some high fastballs that he hasn't hit, and I think tonight he'll get one and he'll hit it. Tied game 5 with his 64th home run of the year, and that thing hung in the air for what probably felt like 49 years. Like they've waited 49 years to get to the World Series for the first time.
Cal rally up.
1-0, 1 out. Time over the first 5 games of this series. He's tied it late with a home run. And a 1-0 from Troy Savage. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, and there is that slider.
Nice pitch.
The slider's unique. It doesn't have a lot of turn right to left. That is into a lefty, away from the righty, but it has more vertical top to bottom break.
Off speed pitch hit hard to Vladdy.
So
he fielded it. They said it was foul.
To change the speeds between the 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Dramatic. And the drop is way bigger.
Please like, share, subscribe. Consider becoming a member.
That was a high split that he doesn't really want.
It's $1.06 a month.
Knees and breaking down away from the left-handed hitter. This is only Trey's 5th major league start.
1-2 pitch, 1 out. Raleigh takes the ball high outside.
4 starts, hitters were 2 for 29 against it.
Fastball.
Was very patient against the splitter and went 2 for 3 when they did swing. Two and 2 on Cal Raleigh. And Savage turns and fires.
Big swing and a miss. Breaking ball. Slider.
Good sign for the slider.
Savage looking much better than he did last outing so far.
Savage to go at least 5 or 6. They short outings of bringing in the bullpens. The bullpens have not been delivering. They need a dominant performance to shorten the gap of the
2 outs, no score. Top of the first. Mariners up
2 up and 2 down.
to bat.
To the plate.
Polanco up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Gotten off to a different start from game 2 for Troy Savage. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to believe that you can look back at that game and have a 0-2 pitch be strike 3 for everybody but the umpire. And then 2 batters later, it's 3-0. You didn't even get an out. And it's crazy the difference of the feeling of a pitcher when you have confidence, you get a couple outs, the first pitch out, get on a roll. There's a high fly ball towards the right field corner.
Ooh, it's barely going to stay in the park. Bodger squeezes it. No score. 1-2-3 inning. BlueJays coming up to bat, middle of the first.
This MLB season, bet live with FanDuel and make the game.
Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Please like, share, subscribe, continue growing this membership. Thank you to everyone that's become a member. Please consider becoming a member. If there's a game 7, we will be members only tomorrow night the whole way. Most likely. If there isn't a game 7, we'll probably be members only viewing for Lions Buccaneers. Please consider it's $1.06 a month.
Look, I don't need
We have a couple hundred, not a couple hundred, we have over 100 members that quickly in a couple days. Thank you guys very much. If you are lucky enough to be gifted a membership, please consider gifting someone else one. Due up for Toronto. Springer's going to play tonight. Guess he's okay or good enough to play. He's going to DH. Springer, Lukes, Guerrero, Kirk, Varsho, Clement, Bodger, Kiner, Falefa, and Jimenez. Gilbert is pitching for the Mariners tonight. He's been fairly good in the playoffs so far. I believe he's 1-0. Blue Jays have to score runs in bunches. One run here and there seems to not work for him too well. Seems like when they're playing their best, they score multiple runs in multiple innings.
Guerrero follow, then Kirk, Varsho, and Clement. Barger in right field. Kiner Falefa is at second, and Andres Jimenez, after his 2 home runs in Seattle, bats 9th and starts it short against Logan Gilbert, who's all about the swing and miss. Led the American League in that, but
3 games pitched, 2 starts, 1-0, 2.45 ERA, 11 innings pitched. Throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curveball, and a sinker. Pretty much 4-seam fastballs and sliders with an occasional one of the other 3. Here's Springer due up to bat. Got hit by that pitch late in that game the other day. It really turned the tides. First pitch way inside on his hands. Fastball. Ball. 318 this series for a batting average.
he wasn't going to miss this game if he could walk.
Come on, Georgie.
Swing.
Bang one right away.
97-mile-per-hour fastball.
Big swing and a miss. He fell down.
Goes down to a knee right here. And it's 1-1. It's a guy that obviously has been productive, but then just having him in the lineup, the energy that he brings, the example that he sets, the 36-year-old postseason
1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out.
77 postseason game.
Pops it up. Should get out of play. It
If you
will.
happen to miss what happened in Seattle in Game 5, he fouled it so hard, or he hit so hard off his knee that it registered
that was
on his
awful.
broadcast as a
I don't even want to look at it again. He got hit by that pitch. It was no joke. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gilbert delivers. Fastball 98, fouled off out of play behind home plate. We'll do it again.
But before he took that swing,
Looks like his knees are bothering him. That knee specifically.
Another 1-2 from Logan Gilbert. Springer.
Hit hard down the right field line, foul. That would have been Gonzo.
Moment on the very first pitch of this series for the Blue Jays. He's got an extra base hit in 6 consecutive games. Which version of this offense shows up, though? It has been boom or bust in the postseason. 10 a game in the wins, 3 a game in the defeats. Another 1-2.
Good eye. Just low. Good eye.
We're seeing early on a higher strike zone than a lower strike zone. I know there hasn't been a lot of choices and pitches to pick from, but the high slider
2-2 count.
against Cal, now that low
Good
slider
battle
is missing
between
below the
Gilbert
zone.
and Springer.
On 2-2, Springer watches it pop out of the hand.
Good eye. Curveball way up and inside. Full count. Luke's on deck. Springer's got 6 straight games with an extra base hit.
Gilbert shakes a couple times. Finally has one that he likes. Here's his 8th pitch to Springer.
Popped up foul. He fell down again.
Naylor's over.
It's going to make it far enough away from Naylor. He can't make the play.
On a day where the Toronto Marathon ran through downtown, the game begins this way. Well, the fastball inside, and
Staying alive.
more of the middle than you would have liked, and Haven't seen too many swings from Springer like that. You got to believe his knee and the weight that he's putting on when he tries to swing is causing him to drop down to his knee more than usual.
For sure. 3-2 pitch again.
Another payoff from Gilbert.
Oh, broken bat. Popped up out of play. 1 out. Suarez got to adjust in time while dodging the bat. Good at bat. Productive. Made him throw a lot of pitches.
It's a pretty good play here. He didn't realize the bat was going to be by his
Swung
feet.
just under it.
To catch this pop-up.
Excuse me.
That's the last time he'll use that bat. He catches and then he looks and says,
Suarez, huge game in Game 5.
The bat.
2 dingers.
One away in this first inning. Nathan Lucas climbs in. 2 for 2 against Gilbert in Game 1.
Forcing fastball high.
Career minor league journeyman nestled in here.
Very close. Called the ball.
Guerrero just going about his business.
They're putting another brace on Springer. He's only DHing. Nice slider, 87 on the outside half of the plate for strike 1.
Wrapped right away. 1 ball, 1 strike on Lucas. The Jays have given Logan a hard time.
Call the ball.
They faced him this year. You go back to April, there was constant traffic, 16 base runners in 7 innings. You got a premium strike thrower in Gilbert against a Toronto offense that hits strikes as well as anybody, and that can go either way.
2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line for at least a single.
It's Lucas into right. When it goes right,
and it'll be held to a single.
Swing and miss pitcher.
1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Vladdy coming up.
The Toronto BlueJays, and you know a lot of guys have good numbers.
Gilbert thrown 13 pitches already.
So you feel good about that when you're coming into the game, but you got to execute.
Come on, Vladdy.
Getting guys on in a game where you want to extend your season.
389 this series. 2 homers, 2 ribbies. Just missed the cycle. Just missed hitting a couple other homers.
Good numbers against the Vlad Jr. 2 home runs against Gilbert.
Fouled off the first pitch, fastball. 0-1. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thank you to all the members. Please consider becoming a member. It's $1.06 a month.
Of all your pitches, if you can help it.
He's done well against Gilbert in his career. Ball low.
Ball 1 strike.
98.
Vlad was hitless in the 2 games here to begin this series, but then he went to Seattle and resumed what he did to the Yankees. 7 out of 11 in the 3 games in Seattle. 457, 5 home runs.
They need him tonight, boy.
If they're going to cap off this comeback, you figure he'll be right in the middle of it.
Chop up the middle, could be a double play. They get the lead runner. Good hustle by Guerrero. So 2 down. Guerrero gets the first just in time. I believe Kirk's up.
Is on the back. Blue Jays took a look there to make sure. They play on. 2 out in this first inning, and Alejandro Kirk comes up. I think he's caught his breath by now.
Come on, Kirk.
After scoring that run? Oh, yeah, he's ready. I thought he was going to run in the middle.
3 homers, 7 RBIs in the postseason. 222 batting average.
Kirk, 4 hits, 4 walks, 4 runs batted in this championship series. Toronto's 4-hitter.
Big cut, fouled off, out of play.
Doubled and then came in to score the go-ahead run in Game 5. Scoring from second base on a single for the first time all year. Lead would be short-lived, though. The Mariners getting the 5 in the 8th.
Not concerned about the runner with 2 outs. Hit hard to right field. If it's fair, it's gone. And it might not have been gone. It might have hit off the top of the wall or middle.
And merely strike 2.
Just foul. I couldn't see where it landed. It was so deep in that corner. Oh, about 3 feet away.
We had one in
top of the wall. It got hit.
Seattle.
That probably would have scored a run.
Was enough for a homer, but certainly would have scored.
For sure, Jared.
Guerrero. It's that guy right there that had a good look at that one that just narrowly missed going down the left field line in Game 5.
Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging. Thanks for the members.
0-2 on Alejandro Kirk. DJ Rayburn.
Please consider becoming a member or gifting a membership if you received one, luckily.
Logan Gilbert after struggling in Game 2.
Helps the channel a ton.
3 runs, lasting just 3 innings. Hoping to do what Trey Savage did and put up a 0 in the first inning. Fully rested this time.
Does a bat tap, untap.
That's going to be it. End of the first. No score. Seattle coming up to bat. Wah, 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 wah. Hope everyone's having a good night. I found this dude that streams. He's the son of a major league player. He played minor league ball for sure. I don't know how much he played in the major leagues. You're still a professional if you play minor league ball. He's a professional player. His brother's a pro. His father was a real pro. No disrespect to him. I was asking him a question about baseball. He has like a gaming channel. And I don't know if he does it to be, if he's just a dick on purpose. That's his thing. What a dickhead he was. I could not believe it. I was like, wow. And I don't know if he just rips on everyone because he's always arguing with people. But I was like, wow. And he does it in kind of a funny way, kind of corny, quirky. I don't know. Maybe he's on the spectrum. But he was a real dickhead. And I wasn't mean to him at all. I asked like honest, real questions that I didn't think were terrible questions. And he was a prick. Real prick. Jesse Barfield's son. Used to play for the Yankees and for Toronto. His son has a gaming channel. Giving your boy the fucking ear beating on there. Who's due up? Naila Arozarena, and Suarez due up. Yasevich had a pretty good first inning for Toronto.
New Hampshire Fisher Cats, Buffalo Bison, and Toronto Blue Jays. But I'm glad I got to meet the entire organization.
Oh, more than a month ago, nobody really knew who Trey Savage was unless there's somebody that scours prospect rankings, follows those kinds of things. He gets to the major leagues with 2 weeks left in the regular season and starts 3 games, shows enough to make the playoff roster. It's a strikeout jump.
Pitch for a strike.
And he goes from being somebody they're excited about to a hero overnight with what he did against the New York Yankees in his postseason debut. Struck out 11, 5 1/3 no-hit innings.
0-1 pitch to Naylor, 4-12 in the ALCS. Was big against the Tigers as well. He's had a pretty damn good glove, too. 2 homers, 3 ribbies in this series. Falls that off 0-2.
You don't have to be told what you need to do. You have to give the manager no reasons to get anybody up.
What up, dog?
It's impossible for him to take you out. Get the lead off that swings and misses.
Yasevich gets him swinging, strike 3. 1 down. Top of the second. No score.
Has there been a guy who didn't put the ball in play but impacted inning? He thought he was struck out. He ended up walking in that inning, and then they get a 3-run homer. Then with 2 strikes in Seattle, I mean, basically done at the plate.
What up, Tommy? Salute. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, a grand slam. So, if you think about
Yo, Tommy, you ever watch Video Gamers? I ran into Jesse Barfield's son, the former Major League player. His son played in the minors. I don't know if he played in the majors.
6 times.
And I asked him some honest questions, dude. He was mean to me.
He scored 6 of the 7 times he's been on.
Called me names and shit. I was like, wow.
Bases for those.
I wasn't mean to him either.
One from Trey Savage takes inside. We were talking with Dan Wilson before.
But he gets on everyone, so I don't know if that's like his thing. Is he's just a dick to everyone?
He pointed to what led to the grand slam. You showed part of it there with the Rosarena. 2 walks as well.
I asked him if he thought Jazz Chisholm was overrated or underrated. And I said, I think he's a little overrated from what he's done in the playoffs. He had a couple good games this year, but most of his career, it hasn't been good. Oh, a Rosarena. Deep foul ball. 1 and 2. And he bugged on me.
Which he's done very well early. And then he's shown he can bury his splitter down.
One-two pitch. Big swing and a miss on a splitter. Yeah. He told me I was a moron. I don't know what I'm talking about. I said I think he's a little overrated. I didn't think it was a horrible take. He thinks I don't know shit about shit. It's just an opinion. I mean, to a degree. He was a all-star, but
Seattle needed somebody, John, to step up for him, and this was not.
All-stars got to do certain things in big moments.
No, he was struggling at the plate. He didn't miss 2 pitches.
I don't think so, Tiger. I've probably seen it in passing.
One thing you could say about him, obviously everybody loves him, and he's such a great teammate. You would never know if he was 0 for 20, 0 for 30, or 10 for 10, because the way he goes about the game. So he's looking for a pitch.
I'm not going to put his channel out there.
And 1-1 from the Savage takes the strike on the slider. 2 home runs in Game 5, including the grand slam. Seattle's always had the double. Edgar Martinez to send him to the championship series in 95. Now they have the slam from Suarez. The Wits on this 1-2.
Ooh, outside, 2-2. Good eye by Suarez. I just said I think he's underperformed in the playoffs. I didn't think it was inaccurate. I gave him credit for when he came through. Oh, Suarez gets a hold of one foul again.
Just didn't have that tilt downward. That would have been hard for Suarez to stay off of it. He swung at it. The Seattle Mariners have swung at more splitters today than they did the entire game.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Definitely aggressive and looking for the ball over the middle of the plate. The Savage trying to strike out the side.
Strike 3 looking. Nice fastball, low and inside. Borderline call. 1-2, 3 strikes, you're out.
Naylor flailing.
Naylor, Arozarena, and Suarez all go down swinging. Bottom of the 2nd coming up, no score. Jays coming up to bat. See if I can figure it out. Who made the last out? I believe it was Kirk. Vasho, Clement, or Clement, however the hell you want to say it, and Bodger. 5 through 7 hitters due up. Oh, he had the big home run. It just didn't end up. It mattered, but it didn't. He forced a Game 5 with Toronto. Or a Game 4, whatever one it was. I know it was game 3 when he hit it, if I'm not mistaken. Well, you got to have some big ones where they, you know, for the Yankees, you got to hit a big moment in a big game and win the series. Win the World Series. It's got to be big, you know. It's championships or bust. I don't think people realize that. But, yeah, he's a nasty motherfucker, man. I won't be going back to his website. Maybe he's a little snobby because he played in the minors and shit. And his dad was a stud in the majors part of his career. I just was like, wow. I didn't think it was that bad of a question. That's what I'm saying. How have these guys done against Kirby? Let's see if... Oh, I can't check it out. They switched the fucking graphics today. Here we go, bottom of the second. Blue Jays have the only hit on the night. First pitch, a strike to Varsho. 2 for 20 this series. He's due.
One with them on the verge of the World Series for the first time, to be that guy with the first piece of this homegrown rotation.
Come on, Jays.
The Mariners rise.
Hit to center field. Could be a gapper. Oh, he mishandles it. He's going to slide into second. Lead off double. Yeah.
He'd been struggling on fastballs, but he gets the head out on this one and just laces it. I think he would have had a double, but I'm sure once that popped out of his glove. And now this part of the lineup is what has been giving pretty much everybody.
Good hustle.
In the postseason, this lower
way to keep your head on the fielder.
A big reason why they score so many runs. I mean, you got your six-shooter here, Ernie Clement hitting.
Here's Clement. He's been pretty solid. Takes the strike, fastball.
Bigs fly. Yeah.
0-1.
Yeah, if you just looked at all the batting averages between two teams and you tried to predict what was happening, it'd be easy to see that Seattle would be up 4-0, 4-1, however many games
6 for 21 this series. Hit hard, handled by Suarez, but he dropped it. And the throw to first is not in time. Runner didn't advance. Should have been an out. It was hit super hard.
Well, that was a rocket, and he gets it in the glove.
Hit it right in the...
And he's going to check the runner at second, thinking he's got the ball in the glove.
Oh, I hit him right in the middle. I thought it was more off the heel.
And by then, it's a little too late to make
should have had that.
But he was concerned a little bit.
Good hustle, Clement.
Looking him back.
Ooh, got in there just in time.
And once he corralled the baseball... Defense.
2 issues in a row. They call that one an error.
Mariners in game 5, some huge plays. But the little things.
Come on, Jays. Nobody out. First and second. What up, Ace?
Yeah, the Blue Jays have a chance here.
Salute.
First and second, nobody out. Addison Barger. Strike one.
Barger, 176 this series. A homer and a ribby. 241.
Should see some splits in this at bat.
For a postseason average.
For Gilbert.
Swing and a miss. Splitter about a foot off the plate.
It does float, and that's the thing. It wasn't effective enough to
Come on, get to the top of the order. Score some runs.
Against Toronto, but I would expect that being the swing in this pitch.
Please like, share, subscribe. Get your membership.
like in this situation.
Well, it's the number one swing and miss pitch of any starting pitcher in baseball. He only had 2. But he faced these guys in game 2.
Outside, good eye. 1 and 2. I thought it was a decent question, Tommy.
The velocity of that pitch in 90.
I asked him, interesting, just to see he's supposed to be a professional. I mean, he played pro ball. I wanted to know what he thought. Boy, did he tell me. In a nasty way, though.
And you have less time
Probably names and shit.
because he's so long, gets such good extension. He's 6'6", really lunges for the plate.
I only get nasty when people get nasty with me.
Closer to home than average.
Yeah.
If I bust balls, I say I bust balls, so people know I'm busting balls. It's not some passive-aggressive
shit. An extension for Savage, but then a difference in height, too, and where they release it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down in the dirt. 2 and 2. Good eye.
Unique, both guys. Yeah, one guy's tall and pitches low, right? He's got a lower release point, but watch how far he gets out at about 7.3 feet, I think, or 7.1, somewhere in that area.
He's almost off the mound when he throws. He's so tall.
On the mound. He's got the high release point, but a short stride, which creates a different illusion for the hitter.
First to have reached for the Blue Jays here in the second. From 0-2 to 2-2 on
Come on, need a run. Nice hit. That's trouble. Should score 1. Get down, Basho. First and third, I believe. 1-0 Toronto. Nobody out. They could get back. If Guerrero gets to come up, they're going to score a couple of runs and have very few outs. This could be bad news for Seattle this inning.
Right there, almost on a tee.
Almost a double.
And now
He pulls that ball a little bit more. It's big trouble.
Got to get out of this with only 1 more run at the minimum. And we know what this lineup can do. How many times they
First and third, kind of away for 3 for 7 in the series.
This offense gets
No homers or ribbies.
He's doubled in back-to-back games.
Check, swing, strike. He definitely went.
What the big difference has been down here with kind of for left.
Like, share, subscribe. Please, please, please become a member.
Home run from Jimenez.
Thank you to everyone that has gifted or become a member.
Mariners have overcome it with the homers.
The hit hard, fouled off. 0-2. 1-0 Toronto. Gilbert in a jam. Already threw 31 pitches, too.
I know everyone gets tentative this time to steal bases, but man,
I would send him.
Get a jump right now on Gilbert if they wanted.
I would send him. Oh, he almost threw it away. Should have sent him.
The save a run right there.
If they sent him there and Raleigh did throw to second, the runner would have came home and scored.
I mean, this is just
good play by Raleigh.
Do whatever you can to knock that ball down.
Backhanded. Slapped it in front of himself.
Has shown his value throughout this series.
Come on, Falafa.
Here's a 1-2 pitch.
Oof. Good job. Splitter was only 78.
Back in August. John Schneider, some of the
good job holding that swing up.
What has made us good so far? And they decided there was grinder, ball player type guys. Who else is out there we could get? And that's when Isaiah Kiner-Falefa became available from Pittsburgh.
Cat run's gonna go home and score, and Suarez boots it. 2-0 Jays, and another error potentially. They need a win at home to keep their season alive. It's going to be first and second now.
2 strike pitches are catching.
Oh, he should have handled that.
And once that ball was hit,
that should be an error. It hit his hand.
Hit that slowly. There was really no chance for
it was slow hit. It would have been a hard throw, but.
And now that big inning, you're worried about.
I think they're going to score an infield hit. I think Jimenez is due up.
It had kind of
He's been pretty solid for you. Number 9 hitter. 278 in the series.
August 31st. This guy here has been a wrecking career. Wow, he has been top with runners on. Now in this
2 homers, 6
he's
ribbies
probably
in this
gonna bunt.
series.
But we thought that in Seattle, and he hit
5 for
2
18.
homers in the exact same inning, in the exact same situation.
Come on, dog.
Similar situation here, runner at second, nobody out. Let's see if Jimenez is swinging or bunting.
Goes the bunt, fouls it off, 1 strike.
Now, if you're going to bunt here and he's good at it, he handles the bat fairly
Look,
well.
Ty.
You've got to make Suarez field this bunt. He's going to be charging. The shortstop is way behind. They're not putting the wheel play on, which means he would charge to third.
Takes the bunt again.
And you see how far
Ball.
Naylor is just trusting he's going to bunt by charging,
He's going to lay down the bunt.
hoping he doesn't square it and pull it back and swing. It's got to be a terrifying thought for first baseman as you charge in there. Pulls it back,
Nice
over the
pitch,
top of the
swing and a miss, slider.
Life has to flash before your eyes, crashing over
86.
there. Well, the only good news is by the time you pull
Blue
it back,
Jays up,
he doesn't
2-0.
have the full
Nobody out.
time
First
to
and
hit a
second.
rocket.
Bottom of the second.
But now he's
1-2 pitch
not going to be
to
charged with
Jimenez.
2 strikes.
38th pitch of the night for
Runners at
Gilbert.
second, kind of from off at first. Gilbert still looking for the first out of the inning. He's
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
strikes him out with a fastball.
Fastball 95, just low. And out of the strike zone, gets him chasing. Here's Georgie Springer. Having trouble with that knee. Had a good first at bat.
Second one
Went
for Gilbert.
8 or 9
To the top
pitches.
of the order in George Springer, who popped out his first time, but saw 9 pitches.
Gilbert could throw 50 pitches this inning. Minimum. Potentially. Bodger's got a lead.
2 on, 1 out.
Good eye, ball.
Check with Ken Rosenthal.
Slider.
You saw that wrap around Springer's knee as he was in the dugout. That's a combination of heat and vibrations, but there was very little chance he would be out of the lineup tonight. John Schneider texted him this morning, asked how he was doing. Springer basically said, shut up.
Yeah, they need him. Good eye.
He said, I think a
2-0.
97-mile-per-hour fastball.
Holla, holla.
It's terrible. I'm in there. It's the playoffs.
Hope you guys had a good day. Blue Jays trying to live to fight another day.
For Logan Gilbert. Springer is taking
2-0 pitch. 3-0.
He's at 3-0.
They give Georgie the green light, or is he taken? Luke is on deck, 1 for 1.
Green light if he wants it.
Good eye. Bases loaded. Walk.
And the bases are loaded for the Blue Jays.
Got to be careful with Springer on the base path here. You don't want him to get hurt more. You don't want him to get caught in a rundown. You need his bat. You can't pitch run at this point in the game. I don't think you can. It's the bottom of the second with 1 out. Bases are loaded. Be careful sending him and doing things to get him even more injured. Bases juice, 1 out, bottom of the second, 2-0 Toronto. Fouled off.
An easier game to manage tonight. Because on the other side, Dan Wilson up 3-2. If the score gets out of
3
hand,
for 3
it's an
in his
easier game
career
for him to
versus
manage.
Logan
That's not what
Gilbert.
he wants.
Has a ribby.
He wants his offense to be within shouting distance.
Postseason included.
Lucas looking to crack it open early.
Fouled off.
0-2. Here's we're talking right off of the top. The game 5 was decided with a couple bases loaded situations. Jays had bases loaded, nobody out, and could not score. Well, the Mariners got that grand slam from Suarez.
Come on, Jays. I want to see a game 7 bad.
Gunner for
That'll be
Lopez at
exciting.
second, Springer at first.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Second K and a big
Nice
one
splitter.
Right there. Not out of the woods yet. Guerrero's
Lucas
gone.
was
I gonna say,
way in front of that
sometimes
one.
You wish the guy would hit it on the ground.
And here comes Vladdy.
So you don't have to face the next guy. But that one
And
he
I
stayed
doubt
over
they
his
intentionally
body
walk him
and
with the
rubber.
bases loaded.
If he doesn't fall off to throw that pitch, it won't leap right.
Come on,
and it
Vladdy.
won't flutter in a non-competitive way. He's
This
got a
might
lot
be
of
one of
arms going all
Vladdy's
over
career
the place, but
moments.
you still have to stay over the
5 grand slams in his
pitching
career.
rubber. What that means is
That's
to be
300.
able to deliver the best pitch going home
Come on, Vladdy.
to the catcher. They've walked Vlad intentionally 3 times in this series. Can't do that here.
Down in the dirt, ball.
Well, the first pitch was the one I would throw, but it's got to be a
He
little
might not
competitive
intentionally
than that,
walk
because
Vladdy. He
just
might
is
try to
not
stay
going
away
to
from him
swing
and end
from
up
his heels.
walking
He's
him.
going to use the pitch and the location to determine where he's going to hit it. And if you leave it up, middle, out, he's going to shoot it to right field. The only way you get that ground ball is a slider over the middle of the plate down, and then that's where he gets that barrel of the bat on top of the ball. Even though he hits it hard, he'll hit it on the ground.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases juice for Guerrero. Hit hard. Suarez makes the play, throws the second in time. And the guy that helped get him into the jam gets him out. Big time glove by Suarez. 2 home runs last game, including a grand slam. Booted 2 balls this inning. Makes a hell of a play to get him out of the jam. That should have been runs. Excellent glove work. 2-0 Jays, end of 2. Please like, share, subscribe. Get a membership. Become part of the crew. Look at some NFL scores quickly from today. I didn't watch much of the 4 o'clock games. I had shit to do. Dallas over Washington, 44-22. Holy shit. Washington was missing guys, but defensively, they are a wreck as well. I know Lattimore got picked down a little bit in that game, too. Green Bay edges Arizona 27-23. Denver comes back. They were down, too. They were down like, I want to say like 13-0 or 10 I don't know. I think they were down by almost 2 touchdowns at one point. Come back and win by 1. Danny Dimes and the Colts knock off the Chargers 38-24. Philadelphia outlasted Minnesota. Was a controversial call in the end of that game. I thought Minnesota scored a touchdown. They called it back. They ended up kicking 3, and Philly ran the clock out. Chicago knocked off New Orleans 26-14. Bruins can't even beat Utah. Fuck. Carolina beat the Jets. New England beat Tennessee. Cleveland demolished Miami, as well as the Chiefs demolished Las Vegas. Wow, the Giants blew that one. It was like third quarter when I saw the score, too. It wasn't high scoring. They put some points up quick, both of those teams. Mariners coming up to bat, top of the third. I believe it's might be Polanco, Naylor. No, was that last inning? Or the first? No, first inning was that. Second inning, 1, 2, 3. I think it's Suarez, Crawford, Canzone this inning. I think. And it is. First pitch, a fastball, 1-0.
Pitches to get the first out in his first start of this series. Fastball that's really
Nice pitch.
clean and doesn't look like he's got much stress behind it. He wants the Seattle Mariners to think up on that fastball. That over the top delivery. You're
Nice
talking
pitch.
about.
Got him
Split
chasing.
bats out of that same window.
Splitter outside.
That's what happens. Already as many
Come on, you
swings and
savage.
misses with that last one there as he had in game 2.
Was in single A minor ball at the start of this season. Came up in September.
Home with a 1-2.
Ooh, down in the dirt.
Count evens up.
2-2. Ball. Jays look like they're in their old school uniform today. Back when they won in like 92, I think it was. 92 or 94.
First base runner for the Mariners, a leadoff walk from J.P. Crawford here in the third.
Good eye.
What an adventure of an inning that was for Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah, here again, I thought he thinks he has the ball in the glove, and then this one's pretty much a do or die and can't really do much about it. And then this rocket at 116 miles an hour, what a reaction and what a play to save the inning for the Seattle Mariners.
Suarez just waits until the bases are loaded and then becomes the greatest player ever. Can't throw in here.
Strike. Nice pitch. Four seam outside corner.
Post-game press conference. He was emotional after hitting that grand slam. It was the 329th home run of his career, but by far the biggest one. And he said, "This game is so
His own
beautiful."
0.59 batting average in the ALCS. Swings at a splitter and misses.
That is now what he's got to get a little bit better at. He's worked about 4 different at-bats into a position where the hitter now has a neutral count. You get one pitch at 0-2 and then just put him away. See, and that's what's happened. He's made
Threw some junk,
non-competitive
couldn't
pitches.
chase
And this is
it.
natural because you
1
don't
and
want to make
2.
a mistake with 0-2. But then that 0-2 turns into 2-2, which turns into 3-2. That's what you don't want against the Seattle Mariners. You want is limited opportunities for them to see the pitches per at-bat when you have 2 strikes on the hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking for that put away pitch.
Nobody out. Man on first. Swing and a miss. Nice splitter.
Right there. Went from uncompetitive to unhittable.
Went left to right and up to down.
I know why they've got to do it.
Outside half of the plate.
Doing him a favor by putting that many left-handers in the lineup because that pitch comes from an angle that
Nasty.
is so unique, and he has such command of it. That left-handed hitter really doesn't get
1
a
out.
chance to have a fair
Seven
at-bat.
struck
The
out 5 of 8
possibly
tonight.
has a better chance to hit him because of the angles.
Pitch for a strike.
There are 6 guys.
4-seam fastball low. Outside corner again.
Starts that he made. Left-handers hit 116.
Rivas, 167 in this series.
Dan Wilson that he
Or,
unveiled in game 5.
is it this series or last series? Or
New addition
all
to the
together?
lineup in the game
This
against
series.
Seattle. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
You almost got to tell
Swings
yourself
and misses
he has
again.
2 consecutive fastballs. For
This would be huge. Double play ball or a strikeout.
You almost got to be conditioned at some point to see
Double
test
play
that and
ball
see
if he makes
see if you
contact
can
or a
get him
strikeout.
out of that routine, because right now I haven't seen it, and he goes right to the off speed right after a strike, and then the hitter has
Checks the runner at first, looks
strikes
over,
each
doesn't
time.
throw.
Can you be disciplined enough to just take after a first pitch fastball strike?
That's
The pitch.
challenge.
Tried to get him to
You're gonna
chase a
start seeing,
splitter.
like, the beauty of pitching is that once
He
you
held
think
off
you got him,
1 and 2.
you can reverse the script and get him guessing the other way. Now, you don't throw a fastball to a guy that never comes off a fastball.
Suarez.
But when they start seeing this many splits, you can bust a fastball up for a swing and miss on this count.
Tried to get him to chase again. Same pitch. Wouldn't go. Crawford on first.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Leo Rivas.
Rivas on up to
What they would
bat.
be thinking about Julio Rodriguez.
2-0
Let's say they get
Toronto.
this hitter out.
Top
He
of the
threw
third.
a first pitch fastball last time. Probably will not throw him a first pitch fastball the second time because there'll be a runner on. Those are the kind of things you got to be thinking about. The cat and mouse game.
Popped up. Out of play.
So, again,
Down the left field
might
side.
be a different situation given the hitter. He threw a fastball that he fouled off. Chances are he doesn't back it up with a fastball. But if he does,
I am.
you're into it. You're like, oh, thanks for the advice, John.
I'm the Prince of Darkness. Ooh, nice pitch. That was close. It was high, but it was close. Good eye by Rivas. That was a nasty breaking ball.
30 times. You're watching these trends. You're watching things that you have to put in your brain.
Full count.
On the mound facing a team after you watch
it's a big at bat.
Pitch against them. Trey said he did that closely.
Oh, that could be gone.
Ball off of the bat of Rivas.
Back to the track, to the wall, off the top. Throw to second just in time to hold the runner. Whoa, that was close.
Crawford needed to be standing almost near second base. I don't know what.
I thought that was gone. I'm surprised Crawford didn't score. Holy Christ, that looked like it was gone.
If you're Crawford, and I'd love to know, let's watch the replay, because this ball, he can easily get back to first. Because it's either going to be caught at the wall or it's obviously going to be a homer or a hit. And you're not tagging up. You're not tagging up. So that's a little bit of an unfortunate.
Boy, that just stayed in.
Base, and he's just standing there, and then, man.
That was about a foot away from being a home run.
One of those little things. The Mariners not doing well in this game. There's a
ball outside.
Right, he gave him the first pitch fastball.
Savage in his first trouble of the night. One out, first and second. Rodriguez leading off tonight, 0 for 1.
And a guy on base who can run.
Oh, they checked the runner at first. They got him. Great throw.
Rivas has been picked off once already by Max Scherzer.
Did they get him? No.
That is a called play.
It was close. They're going to review this.
And Guerrero. Watch where he's playing behind him. And then
I think he got him.
When the pitch is made.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think Rivas got back just in the time watching the replay.
He kind of came over the
BlueJays
top.
are challenging the safe ball at first base.
See how the glove bounces right there?
Oh, it's so close.
Not so sure. But
You got to go to the other angle.
That would be a tremendous rally killer right there.
One angle looks like he is. One angle looks like he's not.
But it's presented by Zoom here, John. But the little things in a playoff game have become huge in this series when you think they're insignificant.
I think he was safe.
Isolated from themselves.
Two of the three angles.
Turn into that real big inning. The Mariners sitting closer to the World Series than they've ever.
I think he got his hand in before the tag.
And a mistake-filled start to this game, whether or not he's
It's close.
On defense, not pretty.
It's a huge call.
Inning. The base running here, not good.
You got to look for the tag.
Yeah, that's called the
He's safe.
Pick play.
His glove bounced off the dirt, and he was able to get in just before the tag, it looks like.
It's so close.
It is.
Just from the angle we saw right here, it looks like it bounces. See how he gets the bag?
He bounced it off the dirt, and his arm goes around the tag.
Or the mitt is already on the bag.
And he didn't tag the hand, he tagged the upper arm. One angle looks like he's safe. One looks like he's out. Yeah. It's the right call, I think. It was close. But
Rivas stays on base. Yeah, the glove just bounces over, and then by the time he gets what he feels is he's made contact with the arm.
Probably by a tenth of a second.
The oven mitt,
if not less. So first and second. The call stands. First and second, 1 out, 2-0 to Rodriguez. Savage just thrown 42 pitches.
Inning of game 2. He's gone a little bit cold the last few days, though, for his last 10.
Swing and a miss. Slider in the dirt almost. That place is packed. Everyone's standing. At least in that right field section.
You got to say up the middle, right center, because whatever he's going to get is going to be moving off the plate.
Nope,
if
ball.
you're thinking that way, you're never going to swing
3-1
pitch
And here comes Kyle Raleigh up
Play it
next.
down. But if you're trying to pull the ball, you're more susceptible to a pitch that's breaking away because you're
Got to do something here.
going to pull off that pitch.
Both
Savage in a
teams.
tough place here. 3-1 pitch to Raleigh.
Inside, ball 4, and Raleigh's going to have the bases loaded with 1 out.
Loaded for the big dumper.
They might yank you, Savage, or they're going to at least talk to him. Wowzers.
So Raleigh to the plate. Big swing after big swing. Of course, all season. But then in this series, he tied game 1 in the 6th inning. And he tied game 5 in the 8th. One of the highest home runs you'll see all year. And he's definitely looking to lift the ball in this situation for at least 1 run. He's gotten a lot of splits when facing a guy who has a split. So I talked about the fastball up at some point. He's been really close to getting on that pitch. So if they attack him early and get a fastball up, look for that pitch to be the difference maker. Because I still believe he's getting closer. Now, he hasn't hit it yet.
This will be 46 pitches, the first pitch
for homers have been down,
to Raleigh
but I've seen him turn around fastballs
for your Savage.
on the jersey.
Raleigh's got 5 grand slams in his career.
Savage, bases loaded in a 2-0 game. See what he goes with first pitch.
It's a ball hard. Gladdy to second, over to first, double play. Huge. That's the end of the inning.
3-6-1,
Great glove work by the
22-year-old.
infielders of the Blue Jays. And good hustle by the pitcher to get to first base. Great job by everyone. Huge, huge, big-time play to get out of that jam. Good game. Good game so far. I'm glad I chose to cover this tonight. That other game should be just starting, and I don't think it's the greatest. Who's it? Falcons, Niners. I would rather watch this tonight. If this turns into a blowout somehow, we'll check out some of that game. That was a big time double play against the toughest guy you want to face in that situation, probably. Both of them. Pitching to Rodriguez wasn't fun either. That's why he walked him. He was scared. I think it's Kirk, Vasho, Clement coming up. I think Guerrero made the last out. Try and keep an eye on that score of that game. Atlanta's up 3-0 right now. 9:46 to go in the second quarter. I'd say so too, Kai. Baseball's high, like playoffs for most sports are pretty awesome. Baseball is like gut-wrenching. Can be like, if it's very close, one little mistake. They're all like that, but I think baseball's gut-wrenching, one of the more. I think hockey's like that too. If you're in overtime and shit, or a crucial game, it gets late and it's tied, or I mean, it's always like that in sports, but certain games, for some reason, it's a little more intense, I think. Baseball, you got to think these guys started playing in like January, February, getting ready for the regular season. Regular season starts in April. If you're on a team that wins the World Series, you played almost November. So you get November, December, January to not worry about traveling the country all year long. 162 games, and then the postseason if your team makes it. It's a lot. It's certainly a marathon. They play the most games out of any sport. long road trips. Sometimes they go out to the West Coast. They'll be gone for 2 weeks, 12 days. Two strikes right in a row to Kirk, 0 for 1. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Toronto.
Can fire it over there.
This is nice not having to deal with too many trolls tonight.
On the pitcher trying to get that receiving end to get the double play turned.
There's no doubt they would love to have Bo Bichette, but they're better defensively with Jimenez there as Gold Glover.
Ball 1 and 2.
Already 50 pitches thrown by Logan Gilbert.
Yeah, this lineup can make it look ugly for a pitcher if you're not on and making really good two-strike pitches.
I did the comments just for members tonight to see how it works. Nice play, 1 out.
All he needed to do was throw this ball shorter on the turf. I love when infielders on turf don't try to throw this ball all the way in the air. But this
It's pretty much just as effective not having to deal with a-holes.
And you could see him hang in there as long as he could, knowing the runner.
They can sit there and say nothing about.
But just a little shorter, easier hop for Naylor would have been much better.
That was a nifty play by Naylor down there. 1 gone in this third inning. Gilbert gets the leadoff man. Varsho comes out. Started last inning with a double.
Because people like that, they won't hang around to bother more times than not.
Well, Dalton's dad, Gary, played in the major leagues, and Gary
Most of them, I'm sure, aren't wasting money to troll.
The Jays are not finished. Gary was
occasionally,
on the
but
Pirates team that led your Braves 3 games to 2. 21-year-old Steve Avery, 8 shutout innings to tie it up. John Smoltz, complete game shutout in Game 7, and Gary reminded Dalton of that today when they talked.
Oh, hit hard. Not going to go anywhere. Caught by the right fielder.
Yeah, when you see this,
sent it for a good ride.
Knows he's got to go straight to the bat. Now he's seen it.
What a play by Vladdy. The second baseman and the first baseman, excellent.
Not the best that he has allowed Savage to gather himself.
Good job by the pitcher covering first.
Turn you don't see too many bases loaded. Playoff 3-6-1s.
2 outs for Clement. I forgot to grab the bat for the team I want to win. Oh, that's hit hard. It is high. It is far. Back to the track. Off the top of the wall. Double. He's going for 3. Get down, homie. Oh, nice. Triple. Just missed a homer. Just like the Mariners did. Different part of the ballpark. Hit off that fence just before the top of the wall.
And should be looking for Karens. This ball hits in that.
See, when I hold the bat, it works out sometimes.
And then, of course, Rosarena doesn't quite know where it is in the beginning, but thankfully he saw it in time, or that would have been an inside the park home run by the time Rodriguez got to that ball.
2-out chance for Barger.
Nice pitch, strike, looking.
Huge run here.
Come on, Barger.
Having a clean inning, and now he's looking.
You've been playing your ass off. Come on.
Barger, who knocked in their first run.
1 for 1, RBI in the second. He's played awesome right field. Oh! It is deep. Back. Gonzo. Jays 4-0. Sonny Barger's kid. Mr. Barger, Addison Barger, 2-run homer. I told you I got to get the bat in my hands. It didn't work for the Yankees. It's worked for the Jays a lot, though. It's worked for my picks. When all else fails, grab the wiffle ball bat and pray. That was a bomb. Deep, right center.
Something will show you where the pitches are, but a lot of the damage gets done.
That place is loud.
You could draw a line down the middle of the plate and put a coffee can in the center of it, and that's where most of those pitches
that catch that part of the plate are not being missed.
4-0 Toronto.
And for that matter,
First pitch to Kiner for a strike.
It's straight down the middle. And the damage.
He's 1 for 1. 2 runs in the last 2 innings for Toronto. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing for a strike.
Bottom of the order. Barger's knocked in 3 of the 4.
This will be Gilbert's 60th
All 4
pitch.
runs coming in the bottom half.
He's only thrown 2 2/3. Needs 1 more strike to sit down Kiner for Inside
As
ball.
much as the story for these Jays is the star guys like Guerrero, it's guys like Barger that have come out of nowhere to have huge years. Bullpen gets going, Bizarro. Barger started this season in AAA. Took an injury to Anthony Santander to even get him up to the big leagues. 21 home runs and now 2 more in the
Hit
postseason.
down the line. No, to second. Or short, excuse me.
That's the inning.
That's the inning. Nice throw by Crawford.
A home run from Barger. And the Blue Jays trying to force Game 7.
Big dinger by Barger. Puts the Jays up 4-0. End of 3. Thank you, Kai. You as well. And Polanco, Naylor, Arozarena will be up for Seattle this inning. See if they bring out Savage again. I don't see why you wouldn't. Tomorrow night, when there's a Game 7, when it's going to be all hands on deck. It's going to be a wild game. You're going to see the best pitches both teams have pitch potentially, especially if teams get in trouble. It's going to be all hands on deck. No Diddy. A bagel here and there won't kill you, Tiger. You just, can't gorge on them. Really? What a blessing, Kai. That's cool. Were you nervous? Yeah, the vagina's incredible. I've seen a birth. It's wild. Things that you didn't think people could do, they are capable of. I bet. And you're the guy that's not supposed to be, so you can't show it. Don't say too much because you know what I mean. Confidentiality and stuff. But yeah.
Welcome back to Toronto. Joined by Dan Wilson, Mariners manager. Your guys are seeing a pitcher throwing 72% secondaries. What adjustments have to be made?
Ever make a lady squirt, Tiger?
He's thrown some stuff.
Is the
up
question.
in there. The split seems to be working. The slider's been good. We'll make our adjustments. Able to get some base runners there last time.
Yes and yes.
You had the bullpen up. What do you see from Logan Gilbert?
Yeah, I mean, he got out of a tough jam there in the second, and Barger able to get him there, but it's so far so good with him. But we gotta be careful here as we get deeper into this game. But there's a lot of game left for us.
Shooting victims, pandemics.
3 scoreless innings, 5 strikeouts. So face 3, 4, and 5 in the Mariners order here with Jorge Polanco leading it off. Tom and Dan touched on right there the split.
4-0 Toronto, 1-1 pitch, fouled off by Polanco, 1-2.
First time they saw him, they're 0 for 5 with 3 Ks against it.
Yeah, just to give you an understanding.
What are you using? The stir-fry seasoning? The yellow shit?
He's just making better pitches than Gilbert is. Gilbert's not locating in the right counts in the right place.
The stir-fry seasoning? Or fried rice seasoning?
All over his pitches until 4-0 lead.
Comes in a yellow package where I live. Ball, 2-2.
Blanco, the big games here. He's a hero a couple times.
Have you ever seen a girl squirt? That's hilarious.
On a 2-2 from the Savage, rates it foul.
Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, top of the 4th. Hit hard to the right field side. Looked better than it was. Fly out.
Network in the game is now the best network in America. Addison Barger with a 2-run home run, and he's not.
There's a trick to doing that shit. If you're a lucky enough guy.
Talked about it a bunch when we were in Seattle. He grew up there. First 5 years of his life, at least, and stayed a Mariners fan after his family moved to Florida. And I asked him if
that's going to have to be a members only talk. Completely.
Someday you're going to play down there in the playoffs on that field. What would you have said? He said,
Naylor.
That's the dream.
Nice piece of hitting.
Goes Naylor.
Single to center.
And a base runner for the Mariners here in the 4th.
I see the Mariners and that guy. If you had 4 more of that in the lineup, it'd be a whole different lineup for Seattle.
I just know what I know, Ty. I just know what I know.
He's not literally trying to drive it out of the ballpark every single swing. And so when you mix those kind of hitters in against a pitcher like your Savage,
there's a couple ways to do it.
What he's giving
different parts too of your body.
Right there, and did a nice job with it.
Rosarena, who struck out his first time.
Pop foul. Yeah. Chopper, third base, barehanded, couldn't handle it.
It's an instant replay of what his counterpart at third had to deal with.
Runners on first and second.
Yeah, and it's an infield hit for Randy Rosarena.
Unfortunately, Tiger.
Has a chance to get him
back
in the game here, but more than likely the first pitch is not going to be a fastball. And I'd say it again, even if the first pitch was a fastball, the next one's not going to be a fastball. So you've got to pick one out. You've got to stay disciplined. One batter at a time. Find a way to make it as tough as possible.
I heard we got some shitty weather coming up here too. I think tomorrow or tonight.
To make decisions.
Rain.
Suarez, the man in game 5.
First and second, one out. Ball. Suarez 0 for 1. Saved the Mariners the other night. 2 homers and a grand slam for one of them.
Not getting beat and also not trying to pull it. Got enough to carry.
Yeah, Queefs are fucking gross, in my opinion. Squirt don't bother me. Queefs do.
Had to stick to his mantra lately because he was 6 for his last 50 going into that game, and he always says good vibes only. That's why they love him so much. You never know that he's going through a slump of his own as much as he cares about his teammates, selfless as he is. The game rewarded him. Ball lays off. Ahead 2-1.
Tiger's fucking nuts. Oh, guys are gonna get me in trouble, man.
34-year-old in his 12th year. On a 2-1 from the Savage.
Nice pitch. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Tiger, you always got to swing that lady dick around.
Well, the last 2 innings, the young man has had to work hard. Bases loaded, now first and second.
teaching sex ed and fucking calling a ball game at the same time. Oh, pass ball. Runners go to second and third.
We'll speed it up again and advance 90 feet.
All right, T. Grizzly.
3 balls and 2 strikes on Suarez after this dirt ball.
Full count. Wild pitch advances the runners into scoring position.
Here's the payoff. Suarez.
Wow, good eye. Just missed it. It was a ball. Full
walk issued by a Savage, and the bases are loaded for
full base path of runners. Bases loaded.
Looking for somebody to come up with that big hit on base. They're 3 for their last 31 coming into this game with men on base. It has been completely home run.
Mariners had the bases loaded last inning. Raleigh grounded into a double play.
Scary way to live.
Crawford takes a strike.
Strike 1 on Crawford. The one thing Crawford has done.
4-0 Toronto. Top of the fourth. 1 out, bases loaded. 0-1 to Crawford.
Does that again.
This will be Savage's 64th pitch.
Crawford.
Oh, took a strike. It was close. Close. I think it might have been outside in the K zone, but it was close. Oh, 2 pitch. Hit hard to second. Double play. Great glove. Nice throw by the shortstop. 2 double plays to end bases loaded threats with 1 out. Jays got an appetite for disaster, boy. They better stop with that shit. It's only a matter of time before they pay.
Insurance lizard, first letter G. Geppetto? Come on, you just switched to Geico.
Middle of the 4th, 4-0 Toronto. Wow. I know how it feels. I'm a Yankees fan. I see more fucking double plays. I think it's the bottom of the lineup due up. I could be wrong. I think it's the 8, 9, and 1 hitter coming up for Toronto, but I could be wrong. This website is running slow tonight. Wow. I wonder if they bring out Savage for the 5th. He's been in 2 jams in a row. What's the score of that football game? I think it's still 3-0 Atlanta. San Fran has the ball. First and goal at the Atlanta 1:50 to go in the first half in that game. A lot of routes today. Giants lose a football game they should have won. Indy continues to cruise. Green Bay struggled. Dallas gets a huge win over Washington. Washington's all beat up. But Dallas offensively is coming around for sure. Yeah, I was right. Good job, Nate. Jimenez, Springer, Lucas. Or Lucas. Coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Not bad for half a retread. Takes a strike. Let's hear from the Jays manager, John Schneider.
You know, I think just kind of staying present, making pitches, playing good defense behind him. But I've said it all, you know, the month he's been here, he seems to be pretty up for any challenges we're throwing at him, but he's making big pitches when he has to.
Addison Barger,
1 ball, 1 strike
in the third.
to Jimenez.
He made a mechanical adjustment in the second game of the series, elevating his hands.
Yeah, and they were missing one of their better players in the secondary today, too. They're all beat up. Another swing and a miss from Jimenez. 1 and 2. Come on, a couple more runs here, Toronto.
Another. Kind of just freed him up a little bit to get
Couple more runs.
especially
Let's
if
go.
fastball's inside. Big swing from him.
Finally, George Springer. What do you see?
Looks normal, you know. Again, I think it's going to take, you know, a whole lot more than a hit by pitch to keep him out of the lineup. I think his at-bats have been really good. You know, Georgie has a tendency to have big moments in this time of the year.
John, thanks a lot. Joe, back to you.
And he'll be due up second in this inning for the Blue
This
Jays.
fucking shit is good,
2 in
man.
the second, 2 in the third for
Tasty.
Toronto. Trying to force Game 7, a series that they trailed 2-0, dropping the 2 home games.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Jimenez on a bounce to Suarez. Another first down.
He's out of there. Ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 out.
Pitcher's greatest friend. 2 for the price of 1, and you get it again in a situation where even though you're up 4-0, you don't want to give the other team anything to start thinking they're back in the game, and that's demoralizing in an offense for sure.
The Mariners this season grounded into double plays with the bases loaded 9 times all year, and it's happened back-to-back innings here. The center field, not deep though. Rodriguez, and it's going to be hard as a Mariners fan not to sit there and dread the worst. And oh my gosh, we're the closest we've ever been. And
sent it for a good ride, not deep enough.
Down 4-0 here in the fourth.
What she said.
Not played as sharp as they did in the Game 5 win, as they have through a lot of this last month, where they've been the best team in the American League.
Come on, make Gilbert throw some pitches.
The man on
He's
the
up to
mound's got to give him
67.
some innings, and he's got to hold him right here because that's going to save the bullpen.
Wow,
every
Indiana's
single
number
one.
2 in the country in
Any inning
football.
they get that they don't have to showcase some of those guys because you know they're going to employ all of those resources if they don't win this game. But
Fouled
you can't
off.
chase a game up 3-2 when a 4-run deficit with some of your highest leverage guys.
0-1.
You just can't, in my opinion. So the offense will have to dictate whether or not Dan Wilson
Excuse me.
will have to go to these guys earlier than he wants to.
Zara's warmed a couple times. He's ready
Mariners
to go
got
down
their
there.
guy up in the bullpen again.
Gilbert kicks and fires in a 1 to Nathan Lucas.
Good
It's in
eye.
the third.
Because at no
1-1.
point, I mean, the games that are being played have been, for the most
Come
part,
on, Lucas.
outlaws, right? There's been a couple close games and then turned into a 4-run lead.
Nathan Lucas, 1 for
But we
2,
haven't
single
seen
in the
Seattle
first.
Mariners chase down a
344
5-run
batting
deficit
average
or a
in the
4-run
postseason.
deficit. It's been a closer game that they expand their lead when they get a chance to do that.
Fouled off, 1 and 2.
Well, this is right where Gilbert had the Blue Jays last inning. Retired the first 2, but then gave up a triple to Ernie Clement and a home run to Addison Barger. Still looking for his first 1-2-3 inning of the game. This 1-2 to Lucas.
Good eye, 2 and 2.
You know, a pitcher's gone through the ringer when you're missing that badly on location with a fastball. It just tells me you're a little fatigued and you're just a little bit out of that release point.
2-2 pitch. Hit to second, handled, throw to first, in time, and that's it. 1-2-3 inning.
Trey Savage heads back out there. Bummage for the Mariners, courtesy of the rookie.
End of 4-0 Jays. Were there any upsets today that were like, oh my goodness? San Fran just took the lead 7-3 over Atlanta. Jacksonville got beat up on. I would have took the Rams in that game. Kansas City won big. Probably would have took them. Miami, Cleveland, I don't think I would have even, if I had to pick, I would have took Cleveland at home probably. New England, I thought was a trap game. Struggled the first half. Pulled it out. I would have took them. Carolina, New York, I don't know who I would have took there. Probably, I might have lost that one, thinking the Jets could maybe win one, but Carolina's starting to look like they could at least compete with some of these teams. Chicago over New Orleans, that was a pick 'em to me. Philadelphia, Minnesota, Philadelphia won. No real super surprises. Indy beat the Chargers. I would have took them. They're on fire. Denver barely won. Green Bay struggled. That surprised me a bit. And I wasn't really surprised with Dallas and Washington just because of the injuries. That game was kind of a pick 'em. I probably would have took Dallas at home knowing that Washington had no receivers. Kind of a mez week of football, in my opinion. I'm still like apprehensive about how I feel about the Patriots. Like, they look good and shit, but they're not playing the best teams. We know the Titans aren't that great. They made some really nice plays. Receivers, tight ends, quarterback looks legit. But I'm still a little apprehensive. I don't know how to feel. Not that. I got to see it against better team. You know, it's all new under this era. It's all new. And it hasn't been good. It's been very bad pretty much ever since Brady left. It's been really, really bad. Almost unwatchable at times. Last year was brutal. Last year was so hard for me to watch. I never believed in Mayo or the team he had around him. And it's not all his fault, but I didn't think the guys were buying into him. A lot of those guys aren't here this year either. Vrabel cleaned house. He's like, you guys want to fuck off and yada, 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 bullshit, buddy shit. See ya. Nice pitch. Checks his swing. Say he went 1-1. Hand zone. 0.56 batting average right now in this series. 1-1 from Yasevich, fouled off. 1-2.
Playoff history. The team has had bases loaded double plays back-to-back games.
I worry about him being 6-10, Joe, or whatever, something like that.
A game that Billy Martin would later hit a series-clinching walk-off single.
And injuries and shit.
I know he's got a script, and he's probably not calling his own game.
Drake May took some shots today, running around. I really hope he continues to rely on his arm mostly. Sometimes you got to run, but it's dangerous.
Because what he's doing is working the count.
It's dangerous as a quarterback.
Out of a game quicker than normal. I'm sure they're going to be watching that as well. But you get a 4-0 lead, and my theory was you got to have to get on with hits. You beat me with some hits, you get 5 hits.
Oh, big time, especially at the quarterback position. Hit up the middle. Nice place to hit, and there's a single.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. I mean, we've talked about, yeah, that's a rally, but it's 4-0, and you want action, and they're going to get action in the pen. But the more pitches he throws, again, the more likelihood he comes out of the game earlier, and he gives Seattle a fighting chance.
Yeah, for a Toronto bullpen that has +6 ERA, 11 ERA in the 3 losses in this series.
4-0, top of the 5th, nobody out. Revis up, 1-for-1. Just missed a homer. Takes a strike.
Rivas not big. He's 5'8", 160 pounds, but there is pop in there.
Longest single I ever seen hit.
28-year-old who spent almost a decade in the minors before getting his shot with Seattle. 1 from the Savage.
Fouled off 0-2.
0-2 back-to-back fastball.
That's better. I mean, the velocity's down a little bit, but
Blue Jays were in jams. 1 out, bases loaded jams the last 2 innings. Lead runner on first, nobody out. 0-2 to Rivas. Savage about to throw his 74th pitch of the night.
especially at this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss, strikeout.
That was just perfectly executed. I think we're so geared towards pitching away from contact ever that you start throwing extra pitches that you don't need to be throwing, although be it in a very pressure situation.
Well, he has rode that splitter to this bounce-back game. Seattle's 0 for 8, 4 strikeouts on that pitch.
Double play ball. There's one. There's two. 3 double plays in a row in the last 3 innings to end each inning. Mariners stranded runners everywhere. Yasevich out of trouble again.
Like a relentless weed.
Jay's coming up to that.
Crohn's disease.
Wow. Eddie Lacy was good until he got too big. I think he ended up gaining weight and getting hurt. He was kind of a bust. He had one good year. I thought Eddie Lacy, if he stayed healthy, he would have been a beast. I remember he had 1 year or 2 years that were really good. Ronda Rousey's a good one. She's definitely achieved a lot. They hate on Ronda Rousey, and I'm sure she could be tough to deal with and shit. But she paved the way for a lot. She definitely paved the way, and she kind of paid the price for some of it too. Lady had there's a lot of pressure on these people. I know they play a game or they fight or they this or they that, but they work their whole lives at the shit. Holly Holm is a beast. Like, everyone rips her for losing to Holly Holm. Holly Holm's a tough woman, man. That bitch is tough. She's no joke. Please like, share, subscribe. Consider becoming a member. Thank you for everyone that has done any of them, especially gifting or becoming members yourself. Helps the channel the best. Much, much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Bottom of the 5th, I think it's Guerrero, Kirk, Vasho. I'm pretty sure.
Cheeseburger, gotta be Wendy's.
Bonus, we got now.
MLB Together is baseball's platform embodying the sport's commitment to philanthropic causes and mental wellness efforts by teams, players, and the league.
Hey, Kai, can you get stomach aches sometime if you're losing weight? Either that or I'm eating too much broccoli. What up, baby? Oh, I've been eating a lot of broccoli and shit too, but not a ton, but pretty much every day. Maybe I got to slow down on that. It's not bad. It's nothing to be concerned with. It's just every once in a while. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them, Tiger, but they're the best thing if you're trying to lose weight, pretty much. Green vegetables, you can fill up on them without expending a ton of calories on them. Vladdy, high, far, Gonzo, Guerrero Jr., solo shot to lead off the bottom of the fifth. 5-0 Jays. 6th homer this postseason. It'd be fun to see him and Ohtani battle it out. Yeah, I don't know if that's why. I only been eating once a day, but it's a pretty big meal. I mean, it's not massive, but then I have a few little snacks, and they're all healthy. Sometimes I even snack on the broccoli just because there's no calories in it. And it hasn't happened this entire time, so that's why I'm wondering. It just started like the last week. Really the last 2 days. They're making a pitching change. Yeah, some people say eating too much veggies can fuck you up too. But I don't think I'm eating too much. I'm eating probably a cup of it to 2 cups of it a day. It's really not a lot. I don't think. It's like 2 servings. See if we can see who's coming into the game for Seattle to pitch. 5-0, nobody out, bottom of the 5th. Jays in the lead and up to bat. Lozado coming in the game. Gilbert's done. 4 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 7 hits, a base on ball, 3 Ks. Through 75 pitches, 53 of them were strikes. Kirk will be coming up.
Lease the new 2025 Tiguan S for $279 a month. Limited inventory available.
Maybe it's because I fasted. That's probably why. Now that I'm thinking, it's probably because I fasted for like 2.5 days this week. That's probably why. And then I ate a bunch of broccoli after it. That's probably why. Or just might have ate food for the first time in a couple days, and that's why. That's why. That makes more sense than anything. Probably gas from fucking, I cleaned my system out, and now it's, I gotta process all that fucking food it didn't have. First pitch, a strike to Kirk. He's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Or he might have got a piece of it. It was fouled off.
So you would still have Luzardo available. But it does start that. Doors swinging open. Kirk on 0-2.
Oh, hit hard to right field.
Caught for the first out. Back to Vlad Jr.'s 6th home run.
Line drive, right at
off-speed pitch. 4 of the 7 have been absolutely barreled, including
the right fielder for the Mariners.
And that was another off-speed that just sat right in the middle. And his swing plane,
that's what it is.
Kind of off-speed, it allows him to launch.
I got a queef. I'll feel better.
A lot of the time it's on the ground in the gaps.
That's what it is.
This time it was in the stands.
Dalton Varsho.
Ooh, big swing and a miss.
So coming into this game, the
1 out. 0-1 to Varsho.
11 home runs and accounted for 20 RBIs. Now, Toronto's up to, what is it, 10
Ball just low.
and accounted for 14 RBIs. So they're closing the gap on the homers and closing the gap on the RBIs, but the disparity.
Varsho got an RBI tonight. The 1-1 pitch. Slapped into center field to the track. Caught. Boy, he just missed that one.
I was having to do math.
I'm not good on the fly. A lot of the no card.
Yeah, but you see the grand slam, the 2-3-run homers by Seattle, and now Toronto can get in that same ballpark, and where it looks like we're headed to a Game 7 if this trend continues.
The 2 home runs you mentioned today in those wins, yeah, that's a ball high average, but now they've had 15 home runs in the 5 wins in these playoffs, only 2 home runs in the 4 losses.
Yeah.
So it's a big dimension of their offense, too.
Ernie Clement up to bat. Reached on an error, has a triple and 2 runs. Oh, gets this nice pitch. Takes it for a strike. Five 0 Toronto. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. 0-1 count to Clement. Hits it to right field. A blooper. Good for at least a single. He's going to go to second. And he's going to be in there with a double. Nice piece of hitting. Opposite field bloop.
They got the hardest one out of there, a triple. Little slicer there for double off the turf. Guess what this guy's going to be doing? Swinging hard, swinging it hard. We talked about the 6, 7, 8, and even 9 hitters. Oh, he swung hard.
Flied it into center.
Shallow center, that's it.
We're going to get Barger for the first time today. 5 innings in the books, 5 runs on the board for the Jays.
Vladdy Guerrero hit another homer. Puts the Jays up 5-0. That's like his 3rd or 4th homer this postseason. Actually, it might even be more than that. He might have that many in this series. Five homers this postseason. 11 ribbies. San Fran up 10-3 on Atlanta at the half. Tell me the Bruins won tonight. They lost to Utah. Fucking go 3-0 to start the season and can't win now. They played good teams early, too. They've lost all close games. I'm pretty sure. except for the Avalanche game. Killing me. Killing me. I can't believe fucking Jesse Barfield's son punked me off. That's fucking crazy. Savage, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, no runs, 6 Ks for the Jays. Bodger, 2 for 3, a homer, 3 ribbies. Savage is going to come out to start the 6th. Raleigh swings at a bad pitch. Didn't hold up a strike. He's grounded into a double play and struck out. He also barely missed a home run on a foul ball.
Just in case. Savage put a bounce-back game. Dominated the Yankees. Struggled against the Mariners in Game 2. Right back on his feet, though. Said he was
oh, nice pitch. That's a strike.
13 years in the major leagues, 34 years old. So what's the furthest you've made it?
0-2.
This right here, my whole career.
This would be a huge out.
Said, wow. Feel so blessed to be pitching in this spot.
Don't let him do any damage, and maybe you see him one more time tonight.
He's so excited to try to make the most of it.
High. Inside. 1-2. Savage, 79th pitch of the night. The pitch.
Coach's done a nice job with the youngster. Pitch before, he's really encouraging him to get it up. And then there, he was really pointing down, extension down to get it down. So he knows what this is, how big this inning is. He's just trying to get him through this great hitter. Reinforcements, I know they get to hear it in their ear with the pitch count, but, you know, catchers can give your pitcher a lot of confidence by their mannerisms behind the plate.
1-2 pitch to Raleigh again. Swing and a miss at a nasty splitter, strike 3. 7th K for Savage.
3 consecutive innings ending in a double play. It's just the 5th time in...
Boy, if it ain't a double play, it's a strikeout.
That was the biggest one. This one was more routine. He didn't have to be involved in it. And then the next one, another kind of routine.
3 innings in a row, ending a double play with runners in position.
3 in one game. You might not get 3 in a month, 3 in a year. There's pitchers that just don't induce double play.
2 of the innings, they had the bases loaded.
3. I'm sure he would be fine if he never had to get another one. Meaning the situations don't call for it.
Polanco up 0 for 2.
Polanco with one away.
Ball 2-0.
Granted, it was only 5 games, but he had not induced
fly out and a line out. 3 homers, 8 RBIs in the postseason. Batting .214.
His low fastball, and then you would think weak contact on that splitter.
Good job by Vlad. Tosses it to Savage. 2 out.
A quick message from Corona. For all the dominance against the Yankees in his first postseason start, the city, this country fell in love with him. With that came a large amount
I can't believe he started in single A this season. Good for him.
With that backtrack, with the pressure trying to keep his team's season alive.
Cam Schlittler was like that for the Yankees too.
5 2/3. Here he comes to Josh Naylor.
Oh, Naylor got that one.
Deep right field.
That's gone.
Naylor goes very deep and makes it 5-1. The
Naylor super cocky with that one. He had every right to be. He absolutely smashed it. The new dad puts his fingerprints on another game. Seattle finally scores a run on the solo shot from Josh Naylor. Oh yeah, that was easy work. He got all of that.
Attack. And if you can't get him out attacking, then he will come out to get you.
A ball to Arozarena.
Messing around and trying to trick him.
First run given up by the Jays all year Savage tonight.
And it's that guy that they've messed around with way more than they
2
should.
outs. 5-1. Top of the 6th. Ball's fouled off. 1-1. Arozarena 1 for 2.
Rest of the team 3 for 16 together. Naylor close to 500 the last 8 games.
Hit up the middle. Could be a double. It might be a gapper.
Cut off by Barger.
They'll hold him to a single. Good job by Bodger again in the outfield.
Doubling his total for the series. He's definitely lost confidence in his fastball because he's throwing a lot of breaking balls and a lot of off speed.
They're going to go to the pen, or they're going to keep him in with a lead.
He's got to continue. That'll be the last guy he faces. Lou Varland's ready. John Snyder's
They're pulling you, Savage.
4,000 sellout crowd. Jay Savage, though, punched in game 2. Quite a response.
Suarez due up.
Great response.
Been huge. Had an error tonight, though. Made up for it. That's it for you, Savage. 87 pitches. Gave up 1 home run, 1 run. Both from Naylor in the last at bat. See who's coming in for the Jays. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. Runner on first. Please like, share, subscribe. Consider becoming a member if you enjoy it. So glad you made it. Give me some loving. I gotta put that song on my workout playlist. I was singing that song today and forgot to do it. What am I looking at? Why do they keep doing this to me? Want the game cast. Varland's going to come in. 3.24 ERA this postseason. Toronto's got 5 runs on 8 hits, have committed no errors. Seattle has 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. Give me some lovin'. Spencer Davis Group. That's who sung that shit. Steve Winwood was in that group. Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'. Wonder who came up with that guitar riff first. That song might be older than Zeppelin. I wonder. Got me thinking now. 1-1 Suarez from Volland. Ball 2-1. Man on first. Top of the 6th. 5-1 Toronto. 2 outs. It is, Kai. Every night it gets exhausting.
It's been the biggest issue for him. John Schneider's
I don't mind doing it for entertainment purposes here and there, but sometimes I can't.
Options to really trust wholeheartedly are few and far between. This was the biggest concern coming into the playoffs, and that has played out.
Baby bullshit, you know. 3-2. Man on first, 2 out. Hit to right field. That's trouble. That's probably going to be a double. That's going to send Arozarena home. Vladdy don't get it there in time. Big piece of hitting by Suarez.
He falls coming around first base, but he's made it a 5-2 game.
Wow, he couldn't get to second. He fell.
It was a Arozarena fly. It was off with contact, obviously with 2 outs, but a little dicey if he
5-2.
thrown out here, and he had a running start, as you saw, and this ball kind of just sits off the cushion.
Good hustle by Guerrero.
Tails and a flying Arozarena.
Every 90 feet so important. Suarez still at first.
Thanks, Kai.
2-ball game. Crawford at the plate. You know, Blue Jays fans are covering their eyes saying, not again with his bullpen.
Yeah, the bullpen that was kind of pretty good before this playoff started, and they've run into some rough patches.
Ball.
But there's only one thing.
1-1. Crawford 0-for-1.
Leverage guys that you're going to trust are going to get it done. You see what they've done.
Jays bullpen, 17 inning pitch, 6.88 ERA, not good. Allowed 6 dingers. Outside for a ball, 2-1.
Ten games in this postseason for the Blue Jays. Varland has pitched in 9 of them.
Fouled off.
74
2-2.
appearances that put him in the top 5 in baseball. How much is left
Big
in that
pitch
tank?
here.
Savage and the Jays hoping there's
Run is going to be going.
5-2, top of the 6th in Game 6. Crawford
Ball,
takes ball
3-2.
That's a really good take. If you want something to happen as a hitter, you're going to swing at that. He did
Full
a great
count.
job and got it to a neutral count. That'll give Suarez an opportunity to get going. That ball starts middle in, and a lot of left-handers will swing over the top trying to crush it.
Runner takes off.
Swing and a miss. Chase the changeup.
A changeup to finish him off.
5-2 Jays.
Down the board though. 5-2. Middle of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th coming up. Mariners gained a little ground. Gained some ground. Gained some ground. It's still not over. Still got 9 outs for each team. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Consider getting a membership. If you had been fortunate enough to be gifted a membership, maybe gift someone else one. I appreciate everyone. I think the Jays have a better shot against the Dodgers. I still think the Dodgers will win. But I think the Jays have the best shot. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Teams get hot. Other teams get cold. It happens during the regular season. It can happen in the playoffs. But the Dodgers are rolling. Ever since the playoffs started, it was like they flipped a switch. and they're getting better. That shit Ohtani did the other night is insane. I've never seen that shit in my life. Guy pitches and hits 3 home runs. Not only pitches, throws like a 2-hit shutout or close to it. Somewhere, he was right around there. I don't even think he gave up an earned run. I want to say he pitched 8 innings. 7 or 8 innings. Well, eventually everyone gets clapped, Broly. At some point, it happens to the best of the best, you know? But I don't think it's this year. Everyone, you know, if no one gets hurt and they're healthy and shit, I don't think it happens this year. That was an all-time great performance. It might be the greatest performance in postseason history. Some Babe Ruth shit. I don't even know if Ruth did it. I just know Ruth pitched. During his career. I think he played first, too. Kind of fell off up to bat. First pitch popped up. Second baseman and shortstop having troubles communicating. It's grabbed by Crawford. 1 out.
It's a nasty 3-2 pitch, by the way. That changed.
I don't know if anyone would do.
You were going to get that.
I really don't know, Broly.
Crawford, so
guy pitches and hits.
Killed that rally. Nice.
And he was ice cold, kind of hitting. He was struggling at the plate a little bit in the postseason. Certainly struggling for him.
Sixth, the nine-hitter Andres Jimenez. Pizarro, who's gone multiple innings, 2 of his last 3 outs, two of his last 3 outings.
Strike.
With a strike. It's a guy who bounced around the major leagues back and forth between the majors.
Jimenez, a strikeout and a ground out.
The age of 30 this year, finally a chance to stick. 5-0 with a 250.
Foul. 0-2.
Climbed that trust tree as the year went on. Power sinker of his. Vargas and Brash both ready. Only 4+ innings tonight from Gilbert. Swing and a miss. 2 up
Strike
and 2
3.
down.
Pizarro stopped the bleeding.
During the postseason.
Last inning.
Check out the largest selection of authentic gear at MLB.
First 2 outs come quick this inning.
Team gear. To the top of the order from Springer. That's sweet of that. Bedazzled.
It's not the worst answer. If Ohtani's pitching. That's the thing. He does both. There's no one comparable.
Great arm. And again, coming in
Not
here,
for many, many years.
holding the fort. We'll need him to
Very
ball,
few guys
I
can
would
pitch
assume.
and hit.
Bouncing ball to third. Suarez has it. And Bizardo's got
1, 2, 3 inning.
2 innings of scoreless relief for Edward Bizardo.
I don't even know who that is.
Here we go.
I had a Major League Baseball player's son dog me out for a question I asked him today in his chat. He lost it on me. Jesse Barfield's son has a stream playing video games. And he played minor league ball. I don't know if he made it to the big league club and got playing time, but I know he did play like AAA, AA, single A, was very good. Like, won awards in those places and shit. But he was a jerk, and I wasn't even a jerk to him. I wasn't trolly. He was a jerk to me today. He's got 2 different sons, Broly. One son's in the majors still, one isn't. And I don't know if that's his shtick, but he dogs people the whole time. I was like, well, you played in the majors. I was, yada, yada, yada. I have an honest question for you. What do you think about Jazz Chisholm? Is he overrated or underrated? He's like, well, what do the stats tell you? I'm like, in the regular season, he's awesome. But in the postseason, he's been a little shaky at times. I don't know if the Yankees extend his contract for what they're going to have to pay him. And he like lost it on me. I didn't think it was that dumb of an answer. I'm not even going to say the name of his channel and shit because it's whatever. But I was like, damn. All right. He plays what's it, MLB The Show, I think is the video game. But yeah, but he punks people off the whole time, so I don't know if like that's his shtick or it's just who he is. I don't know if he's like trying to get clicks and views and acting like that on purpose or what. Well, I was like, wow, all right. My bad, dude. I thought it would be interesting to ask the son of a major leaguer whose brother and him also made it to the major leagues. And then his dad made it to the majors. He played more in the minors. And I was like, oh, I liked your dad in New York. He was one of the only good players when we sucked. I liked him in Mattingly. And he didn't say shit. I never even heard of that dude. Volin, 2 balls in a row to Can Zone, top of the 7th, 5-2 Toronto, nobody out. Seattle up to bat. Popped up.
High fly, center field.
Yeah, it was funny. I was kind of surprised. But I don't know if he does it on purpose or not. So it is what it is. It really is what it is no matter what. But Volin, 4-seam fastball, 99. Ball 1-0. Rivas just missed a home run, the longest single in playoff history. Nice strike, 98. 1-1. Yeah, this weather coming up the East Coast.
And we scored 1 in a night, but you just want another chance.
That's all. The 91 National League Championship Series. Pirates had a 3-2 series.
We got like almost a foot of rain last week, it seemed like.
At the age of 21.
2 days straight.
To force Game 7 where Smoltz put up nothing but 0.
Fouled off, 2-2.
And I've been on the other side too, where Kirby just soon start Game 1 or whenever he was slated, but based on the score, will be pressed into pitching in Game 7.
Verducci, Rosenthal,
If
Smoltz.
it comes to that, 8 runs allowed in his start, tied for the most in postseason history. Also have Luis Castillo, who they could consider.
Nice pitch, strike 3, looking right at the knees.
Down to Tom Verducci.
Well, think about this, Joe. 760 pitchers have taken the baseball facing elimination. Trey Savage with 3 regular season starts, the least experienced of all of them.
Phenomenal.
And he looked like a veteran out there, and the Mariners never got him off that split. 17 times they tried to hit it, 10 times they missed. That's a unique pitch that drops 5.5 feet. It was a big ask, but when you ask everybody on the Toronto side, they've known that Trey Savage is up to it.
First round pick just a year ago.
Oh, that's hit well.
Run to left field, but he hooked it off the end of the barrel.
That's it. Middle of the seventh. Seventh inning stretch. 5-2. Toronto coming up.
What do you do when things get tough? You don't give up. You stand your ground. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic PSMA-positive prostate cancer, had hormone therapy, and can delay chemotherapy,
that's a funny question.
Ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not...
Obviously, everyone has a chance. They're professionals, but... yeah, that's what happens when you ask a bot. I'm surprised the guy didn't think I was a bot the way he talked to me. He's like, that's the dumbest fucking answer I've ever heard. No way, and no way is Jazz Chisholm. In no way is Jazz Chisholm overrated. But in the same breath, before he said that, and before he saw me ask my question, and then I gave him my answer, he goes, I used to think so too, kinda. And then I looked at the stats this year. So, like, you used to think the same thing, but now I'm a fucking idiot for thinking what you thought. So you change your opinion. I don't know. I think he's mad his dad and his brother had a better baseball career than him. He got in some trouble too, and I was going to be like, "Oh yeah, have you done this, and this lately?" Because I looked him up. I was like, I'm not going to do that. He was just snobby. He was like super snobby and just a snot bag. I should have said it, but I didn't. Throw anyone down a flight of stairs lately, asshole? Oh, yeah. He should be. Or his family is. Two pitches to Luke's. One out. His family, yeah, he's got a brother and father that were pros, and he played pro ball too. I'm sure they're chilling.
Let's see if they go after him here. They will.
Strike.
Some guys, I would imagine, you go up there and it's like, I think I know how to get him out, but it feels like it doesn't matter what you throw right now. No,
it was on his channel.
In 3 different areas.
He just hit Vladdy. A lot of guys have been hit by Mariners pitching this series. Toronto's 2 best bats, in particular. Same point of the last 2 important games, too. I think Seattle does dirty shit.
So making a very comfortable hitter, a little bit more uncomfortable right there. Runner board with one away. Alejandro Kirk coming up.
I'm not even going to endorse his channel.
Looking ahead to the 8th inning, 2, 3, and 4 due up. It's the same.
But it was wild. And like I said, I don't know if it's an act or not.
Game 5, and Jeff Hoffman, who a lot of people were surprised was not in there to face the heart of the order, is going to get him this time.
Base hit. First and second.
You can't leave mediocre secondary pitches in the middle of the plate to this team, and that's what Seattle has been guilty of when they get.
If I didn't have my channel, I would have talked more shit.
Right in the middle.
It's whatever.
Great hitting up the middle with that approach.
I don't want to fuck my channel up either.
Pitches with your breaking balls. One away, runners at first and second. Varsho to the plate. And some of this is a byproduct, Joe. Just these guys are pitching a lot. They've been, think what they had to go through in that 5-game series. It catches up to you. And that's why when you don't get deep starting pitching, or any kind of starting pitching, at any kind of length, you're really putting your bullpen at a disadvantage because these guys are cluing in.
It's
and they're seeing these guys multiple times, and the advantage goes to the hitter. And in the case of Brash, this is his 8th appearance out of the last 10 games. Get a quick word from Capital One.
Having a meeting of the minds on the mound. First and second for the Blue Jays. Mariners trying to stay in this game. Able to get 2 runs across. It was 5-0. First and second, 1 out. Varsho up to bat. Bottom of the 7th. Brash.
Guerrero at second, Kirk at first. Varsho takes a strike.
Oh, that was close. Called strike.
Well, for Matt Brash, this is a bit of a homecoming. He's out of Kingston, Ontario, which is about 3 hours from here. Never got into hockey like so many kids in this country. Always wanted to be the next Roy Halladay.
Swing and a miss. Pass ball. Gets to third. Raleigh threw it away. Guerrero's going to score. Wow. Raleigh's made some errors this series.
Throwing error from Cal Raleigh. Jays get the insurance. 6-2. Well, that's a guy that's letting that hit batsman do his feet.
That was big.
Because he was a little bit angry when he got hit. He was angry running right here.
Good hustle by Guerrero. Bad throw. Bad job by Suarez letting it get by. It was more important to keep the ball in front of him.
I could beat you in different ways, he says. We showed that earlier in the postseason, that Superman.
Come on, Varsho. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3.
That's a big run. I mean, they're all big. But now you
little insurance. Come on, one more run. Get that man on second in.
It's hard to not look at this and feel like the Mariners are doing different than who they are and who they've been. This has looked like a team who's on the verge, clenched tight.
Takes the ball way outside a slider.
2 errors, a couple other defensive
like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging.
Opportunities at the plate.
Become a member.
6-2 deficit in a Game 7 looming.
Clement takes ball 2. Same pitch, same place.
95 against the Indians, 2000 against the Yankees. They got it to a Game 6, but they were down 3-2, trying to force Game 7. Different kind of pressure.
Ball.
2001, it was over in 5 games against the Yanks. They're completely pitching away. Almost pitching around Clement. I mean, Cal's in the other box. Trying to receive these.
Probably not, Broly. No team's undefeated.
You know, if he gets a strike, he's probably swinging.
Nice pitch. Wow, that was a strike. That was a bad call. That looked like a strike to me.
So Clement's been out all 4 times today.
It was a strike. It's because the catcher lined up outside. They thought it was a ball.
Pitching coach Pete Woodworth is out there as Addison Barger comes.
Oh no, got to see who they have pitching for him.
We're going to keep word from Strauss.
so they stay healthy. If they have no pitching, they could get destroyed. Addison Bodger up 2 for 3, a single, a 2-run homer, and 3 ribbies. Takes the ball. Raleigh barely keeps it in front of himself. This could be the ball game.
Kirk is second. Clement at first. Not
outside,
close.
2-0.
Just looks like he's out of gas.
Yeah. No, he's rushing everything, trying to really break the breaking ball, and obviously right there, the changeup. He was trying to float that one over the plate, just getting out in front.
2-0 count,
fast.
2 outs. Takes a strike. 2-1. 6-2. Bottom of the 7th. Seattle down by 4. Jays threatening. Takes the ball. 3-1.
3-1 on Barger.
Brash might load him up. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Full count. Runners will be in motion. Yo. And everyday people. 3-2 pitch from Brash to Bodger.
Runners get a head start with his 3-2 from Brash. Barger
Takes it. He loaded him up.
Carlos Vargas ready to go.
Low and inside for ball 4.
As Connor Falefa heads to the plate.
Connor Falefa due up. Bases jacked.
It looks like Dan Wilson's going to let him try to get out of this. They're going to pinch run for Barger. There goes Miles
they're going to
Straw
pinch
take
run.
over. Good day for Barger. Single homer, now a walk.
Bodger's been a stud. He's played great defense the entire series. Turned it on offensively
Chance right here for the
tonight.
BlueJays to pretty much put this one on ice and start making plans for 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Bases loaded for Connor Falefa.
An RBI single in the 2nd. Ball outside.
Are open about the
Slider
bases
way
loaded.
outside.
One way for one team and not for the other. That's been the theme tonight. It's been bases loaded quite a few times. And the double plays. And then the big hits by Toronto.
Floated down the right field line, Canzone.
That should be it. That's it for the inning. Brash gets out of the
Trying to
jam.
figure out how to pitch to this guy. They come inside, they hit him, and he still finds a way to make him.
Big error by Cal Raleigh. Suarez as well. Both of them fucked that up. 6-2. End of the 7th. Mariners down to their last 6 outs. See if the Jays are going to bring in someone different for this inning. I don't think Brash will come out the next inning for the Mariners. I believe Hoffman's going to come in replacing Varlin. I believe. Pretty sure. Yes, sir, Jared. Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, no, excuse me. Diet Pepsi tonight. Excuse me. I don't know. I have no idea. Makes you wonder. Some of the calls you see in some of these games are so bad. Sometimes it makes you wonder. I watched the interview with the guy that was supposedly taking Ohtani's bets, or some of them. They were from Ohtani's translator, I believe, or assistant. The bets were placed, but it was big money. And this guy claims he was a bookie and running fucking numbers and shit, and really sports betting, not running numbers, but sports bet gambling. Not on a website, obviously, illegal to the government. And I watched the whole interview with him. It was pretty interesting. He didn't let he didn't let the whole cat out of the bag, but he talked about some of it. But I don't know if it's the translator betting the money or Ohtani, or the translator's doing it for Ohtani. I don't know. They weren't able to prove it, supposedly, the guy said.
Likely guy.
Cal Raleigh up.
Also in the picture. Both those guys struggle.
Leading off the
eighth.
eighth.
The order
ball.
Told the story in Game 5. It was a different picture, though. As John Schneider went with Brendan Little.
Please like, share, subscribe, become a member.
This season, and
$1 a month.
This was a spot for the closer.
Literally.
In a one-run game, highest leverage spot, biggest stats come out.
Strike
John
1 and 1.
Said the thought was, okay, Hoffman gives up a lot of home runs, most in the American League. Little's only given up 2 home runs all year. You're facing the home run champion. You wanted a guy who's going to keep the ball down.
If he's betting against this team, it's fucked up.
And he said even looking
he's
back,
betting for his team.
How it went. Of course,
I'm not mad.
Goes when it doesn't work out, but still feels
he's betting on other games. I don't know.
Well, like I said, though, unless Bieber can go 7 or 8 innings.
That's the thing about Pete Rose. They said he never bet against his own team, supposedly. I think Rose deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
When you have to do it so many times, you're rolling the dice.
Raleigh's 0 for 3 in this game. Hoffman deals 1-2 on a pop foul.
Fouled off. 1-2 again.
29 years is done what the Blue Jays are trying to do. That is lose the first 2 games at home and then go on to win the series. John Schneider said, look, we're just trying to do what we've done 98 times this year.
This guy said numbers were even bigger than that.
In a row.
Strike 3 swinging. Quarters of millions of dollars of bets.
This is probably one. I mean,
he owed
like 3 strikeout games before, but they have really
quite a bit of money to him at times.
Of course, the 3-6-1 double play with 3 strikeouts and an error, probably not
big out.
His greatest game.
They do what they're supposed to. They won't have to worry about seeing Raleigh again.
Polanco takes downstairs 1-0. You mentioned the error, and you mentioned the 3 of them. This is the first 3-error game of the year for Seattle.
Not good. Not a game to have the yips.
One-of-a-kind game coming in, and one-of-a-kind game for the wrong reason.
Inside ball. Yeah, it was a lot of money, dude. The guy said he owed him $750,000 minimum several times.
And it's never been easy for this franchise. Even you look this year, they're
right.
being resilient, the Seattle Mariners. Had the 4-game losing streak early on in September. They were 4 games back of the Astros. Looked like they were headed for the same fate they've had recently when the Astros have owned that division.
1 out, 2-1 count to Polanco, 0 for 3 tonight. Slaps it foul down the first base side. 2-2. Seattle down to their last 5 outs, trailing by 4. Fans on their feet. Naylor in the on-deck circle hit a blast earlier in the night.
Hoffman's 2-2.
Oh, he didn't hold it. It was fouled off. He'll have another shot. Right, Broly? He's got so much money, he probably don't fucking notice. Guy's getting paid like $1 billion in his contract. $1 billion. Plus the endorsements and all that shit.
Another 2-2 pitch.
Chopped.
Tapper.
Foul.
Kenny.
Joe, one thing about tomorrow night in the Toronto bullpen. Max Scherzer will be in play. He was available tonight. Kevin Gausman also will be in play. John Schneider will have multiple options.
The Jays got Scherzer, Bieber, and whoever else is available tomorrow night. The Jays could throw almost every starter at him. Besides Yesevich. And let him rest and pitch game one.
For both these franchises.
Popped up.
Joined the major leagues together in 1977. So it's fitting.
I have Scherzer go tomorrow, I think.
Game 7. Couldn't be easy for either.
I think Scherzer should go. He had one good game left in him the last game he pitched. He pitched game 4. They tried to take him out. He told them go fuck themselves and then finished the job. Check swing, strike 3, 2 down. 4 routes remaining for the Mariners. You didn't see that clip, Joe? When you get a chance, look it up. He told them, fuck off, I ain't coming out. You can read his lips.
Until their 15th year. Didn't have a playoff trip until their 19th year. That 95 team that saved baseball in Seattle. And
I'd have him or Beavis
leaving town. Miller's been the guy for the Mariners again today.
Fouled off.
And there's another backswing. Kurt's got to be getting sick of this. Yeah.
I know the Dodgers series is huge and everything if they win, but you got to win to get to it. It's going to be all hands on deck for both teams. 0-1 pitch. Put in the air to left field down the line. That's it. Squeeze it. Middle of the 8th. Seattle can't get anyone across. 6-2. Jays coming up. We're going to have to cover this game tomorrow night. We're going to have to. Atlanta scored at some point. Not much scoring in that game tonight. I'm glad we picked this game over at 13-10 San Fran. They have the ball 4th and 3 on their own 35. Would assume they punt. Wonder what Mac Jones did tonight. Do I dare and even look? 15 for 24, 1 interception. And he might have just turned the ball over on 4th down. Mac Jones ain't the answer. Yeah, they punted. They punted on 4th down. So Falcons got the ball with 12:48 to go in the game. At least in regulation. McCaffrey's got a touchdown. Pennick's got a touchdown. I don't know if he ran it in. I would assume. Although, no, I can't assume. Bijan Robinson caught a 10-yard pass for a touchdown. Robinson, 12 carries, 42 yards. McCaffrey, 103 yards rushing on 19 carries. He got a touchdown, 46 yards receiving. Carrying the heavy load. Thank you, Broly. Appreciate it. Those help. All that shit helps. Or Jared, excuse me. That shit helps big time. Much obliged. Every little thing helps. Every little thing helps. Gifting memberships. That's what I want to get people into doing if they get a free one or they want to support the channel. I think that's the best way. If people are hurting and you enjoy their company. The people that don't come in all the time aren't going to comment anyway. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. Jays up to bat. Bottom of the 8th, 6-2 lead. Ball outside Jimenez, 0 for 3. Vargas in the game. 4 games this postseason. 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 5 earned, 3 base on balls, 3 Ks. Cutter for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Winning 2 of 3 in Seattle, and it's easy to get so tunnel vision, game to game, the storylines, but big picture, they did what they wanted to do, what they had to do.
Popped up.
Winning 2 of those 3s, heartbreaking as Game 5 was. Well, that's exactly right.
One down.
Swinging to make it.
Arozarena makes the play.
They did that for 2 straight games. Play ball is baseball's global youth initiative to highlight the
top of the order. Back up, Springer.
Great game. To learn more, including how to find a league.
Awesome, Jared. That's why I do it.
You can follow at Play Ball on X, Facebook, and Instagram.
Some people are still working or busy.
1 gone in this 8th inning. Back to the top of the Springer. Fighting through that sore knee. Speaking of sore knees.
Oh, inside. Almost hit him in the head.
Jays, if they can get to the World Series.
Jays are like throwing at everyone or all over the place pitching.
Happy with this ball. Still in Springer.
I don't know. At what point do you go? Are they fucking playing games?
George not real happy either.
Mariners almost got hit again. I mean, Jays almost got hit again.
Yeah, you can't mess around up there. Tyler Heineman doesn't love it.
Itchy eyes. Nice pitch, strike.
98 with teeth to the inside edge.
Springer 0 for 3, a walk. I have no clue, Broly.
This is one thing.
Swing and a miss.
I know guys
popped up.
Way harder than ever before.
Springer's knees bothering the fuck out of him.
Way up by the head. It's just really bad mechanics because you're not trying to throw the ball. When you're trying to chase a sinker in, you get underneath it, the ball gets away, and then you upshoot it.
I don't got my wiffle ball
never
back.
be around the shoulder
It worked earlier when the Jays went off.
With any one of those pitches.
Four-run lead, 1 out, 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Springer's knees killing him.
Springer
limping away.
The batter's box.
Excuse me.
2 outs in this 8th inning. One of the big differences in this game, the defense. 3 errors, a season high committed by Seattle. And that led directly.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
3 runs for
That
the
was
Jays.
kind of strange.
We're giving him the cushion here.
When Duncan went to San Antonio, too.
The Heroes offensively in Game 5.
When Robinson got hurt and they like
2 of the
just
Goats defensively in Game 6.
lost the whole year on purpose. Hit in the gap. Throw. Not in time. Good hustle.
Lucas has his second
Infield hit. Here comes Vladdy. Ruh-roh.
Did you see this next swing?
If they hit him, he's going to fucking be pissed. He's already been hit tonight.
Junior's coming up. Be careful if you give him a 100-mile-an-hour sinker.
I hope Vladdy puts one in outer space.
Got a hit his last time up. Homered before that.
I hope he breaks the space-time continuum. He hits his ball so hard.
This guy's got the swing that hits for average, hits for powers, and there's where he's gotten his damage.
Everywhere?
Yeah, that's what he does. Covers the whole part of the plate.
Oh! Base knock. One in first and second. 2 outs. He's on fire. That was another good piece of hit and broke the bat. Didn't even hit it where he wanted to.
That's what you got to do. You've got to get the ball in.
The ball had a weird flight path, too.
He hit it twice. No penalty on that. Not even in golf anymore. He hit it twice in golf. No penalty.
Yeah, they needed Cooper Flag worse than anyone, the Jazz. That's fucked up. It's because, I'll tell you why it is in between innings that I think. Here's Kurt. First pitch, fouled off into the backstop.
Pretty well for tomorrow. They did not use Andres Munoz. Did not use Gabe Starr.
I remember.
Brian Wu, who looked pretty good in his 2 innings coming off of the injured list. Question will be, what do they get from their starters? Kirby and Castillo both really struggle.
Come on, Alejandro. Ooh, popped up.
High, fly into right field.
Popcorn.
Zona puts it away and sends Game 6 to the dot.
Can turning your hat inside out turn the game around? AI from Google Cloud crunched the numbers and found that 71...
Narin has got 3 outs to tie this thing up. Or we got Game 7. Mañana. Holy shit, it's almost 11 o'clock. Falcons still trail by 3. 9:52 to go in the 4th. Second and 8, ball on San Fran's 42. Algier had a big run. ESPN, they have so much information on this website. It is really good, but it is a fucking nightmare how many tabs you got to click to get to stuff. Hopefully the game's not on at midnight tomorrow. It'll be 10:20 on Fox. 8:08. Let's cater to the West Coast more than we already do. Oh, I get so aggravated with that shit. Can you throw a game on a little bit early for the East Coast people? Fuck. Always got to be a late night. Thought I heard people talking shit to each other. But yeah, we'll probably go members only again tomorrow for the Game 7. At least for the chat. Mariners' last 3 outs. Arozarena leads off this inning, batting 5th tonight. Hasn't led off since early in this series. He's got 2 singles and a run, 2 for 3. First pitch, a strike from Hoffman. Another pitch, just high, 1-1, good eye.
Yeah, there won't be anybody besides your Savage that won't be available for a Game 7. Yeah, I would think there'd be no reason for him to roll back out in the 9th if he didn't think he could bring him back. He's only gone 2 full innings.
Nice slider
all year. Only gone more than 1 inning one time. So this is
much heavier load than he's used to. But the point is, they're going to have
Kyrie Irving.
A really loaded staff.
Big swing and a miss. Nasty slider.
Says Kenny said, Matt Scherzer. About a week ago, that wouldn't have
Third
necessarily
K for
been like
Hoffman.
Scherzer looked like a different guy in Game 4. Suarez walking an RBI single.
Strike.
6 runs on 11 hits for the Blue Jays. 2 runs on 7 hits for the Mariners. Jays have out-homered them 2-1. And in the air column, 0 for the Jays, 3 by the Mariners.
Ball outside, 1-1. 2 outs left for Seattle, down 4. Nobody on. Top of the ninth.
Same score as the 5th game, just flipped upside down.
Ball, splitter. Way outside, pass ball. Won't matter, nobody on. Suarez has had a huge game the other night. Had 2 errors tonight. Big swing and a miss, 2-2. Nasty slider. Ring him up, kid. This dude's tall as fuck.
In Game 3. All set for the Game 7 start.
Ring him up. Fouled it off his own foot. 2-2 still.
I tell you what. The crowd in Seattle was impressive. The crowd here has been impressive. There's going to be some sore shoulders. They've been waving them towels. They've been flipping them around. They've been on their feet, begging for Game 7, and they're close to getting it. Here's another 2-2.
Good eye, full count.
Suarez, count goes full. What's that like going to bed the night before when you Bieber? I mean, this is what you've been hoping for, right? You got back here. You didn't look good after 2 games. You're like, man, if I could ever think about pitching Game 7.
Strike 3. Nice pitch.
But the biggest thing is he's got
Suarez down swinging.
The last 4 innings that he pitched in Seattle,
Last out for Mariners here. Last opportunity.
On the other side, if you're Kirby, you're like, all right, here we go.
Down by 4. Nobody on. They're in trouble.
Kirby, you got to make the adjustments you didn't make in the in-game scenario against Toronto the first time. And if you haven't been dreaming about this
Crawford
game,
up to bat.
you better start dreaming about it. Because Game 7s are the greatest in the world if you let them be. If you approach it like, oh no, I don't want to be the GOAT, it's never a good situation for players like that. But it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Ball.
I think it's the greatest,
high, 2-0.
game we have in our sport. Game 7, winner goes on, loser goes home.
I think they're going to stop Bieber tomorrow, the Blue Jays.
And the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And they'll have everyone else they need when the time comes. I think Kirby will probably stop for Seattle.
Again, you don't know what's under the hood. You can only read their mannerisms. They seem like very slow heartbeat pitchers. That's
2-0 count to Crawford.
In a Game 7, especially on the road. 2-0 to Crawford.
Big swing and a miss on a fastball.
And I will say, when you're the visiting pitcher,
nice pitch inside on the hands, up in the strike zone.
Atmosphere. So if this atmosphere is going like this every time you're out there, that doesn't bode well for you. That means runners are on.
Outside, 3-1.
There's all kinds of rallies.
Splitter.
So you want to keep that to a minimum.
Toronto needs to finish this out before the top of the order comes up.
Gonna play 7.
3-1 pitch. Ball high, just outside
His second one tonight.
the strike zone for a walk. Good job by Crawford to battle back.
7 o'clock.
Man on first.
Would you begin?
2 down.
First pitch.
4-run lead for Toronto in the ninth.
Barnum, a wreck miraculous 2-out
Canzone coming up to bat.
Dominic Canzone comes up. You know who doesn't like Game 7s?
They're having a meeting on the mound right now.
There's nothing fun about managing a game.
Hoffman doesn't get this out. He's probably done for the night.
Because you have to read, react, and make decisions that have severe.
Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you, everyone that has become a member lately. Please consider becoming a member.
John Schneider, third season as the manager, full-time role.
$1 a month.
Dan Wilson took over late last year.
Canzone 1 for 3 tonight. Popped it up. Will it get out of play? Barely.
2 pitches for Jeff Hoffman.
Hoffman's been solid up until pretty much now.
Next one will match his season.
Still doing well, but he's got to get out of this inning.
There goes Crawford from first.
Well, they gave away second. Crawford steals. There's no chance of the throw. The pitch was almost over the catcher's head.
It's an easier game to manage, and that's what it became. Marlin 1 1/3, no runs. And Hoffman trying to go the last 2 without a run. One to Canzone.
Fouled off. 1-2. Mariners down to their last strike in Game 6. Toronto trying to win their first game at home in this series and force a Game 7. Come on, dog. Ring them up. Ring them up. Finish it in style. Popped up. Shortstop, a third baseman. That's it. Game 7 tomorrow. Final score, Toronto 6, Seattle 2. Bodger, huge game for the Jays. Vladdy, big game. Pitchers showed up. Everyone showed up. Tomorrow should be epic. Please, please, please consider becoming a member of the channel. If you want to be more a part of the community.
17 innings tomorrow. Let's go. That's all Seattle knows how to play in chaos games. They've certainly been here before, winning Game 5 a little more than a week ago against Terrence Stewart.
Gilbert gets the loss. Yasevich with the win. Roy Boy, yes sir, baby. He's gonna be pumped. It's $1.06, Tiger. Not $1.49. At least that's what it said when I looked to give some away today. I'm going to give some memberships out. Hopefully they go to people that hang but can't afford them. I'm going to give a couple out this week. Since everyone has looked out for me. That's it with that game. See what's going on with this football game quick before we call it a night. If it's even on still. Fuck you, you matched your capacity. Pay fuck it. Money for internet. First and goal for San Fran at the Atlanta 4. 2:31 to go in the fourth.
Chris, you know what next Sunday is in addition to Aaron Rodgers against the Packers?
What else matters other than that?
Next Sunday is, go get your cards now.
No, it got declined, Joe.
Yes.
Whenever I switched the price, it declined it. I forgot to tell you that. I'm pretty sure it did. It said it did, so check your bank. That's why I deleted that video when you bought one. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go down to the absolute lowest and not fuck them over. Touchdown, it looks like, for the Niners, McCaffrey.
CMC.
That should seal the deal.
TD.
They kick the extra point. There'll be a 10-point lead with 2 and change to go.
Look, he's got pulled in there by his guys.
And Hennessy from the center position just refused to let this one go. Look at that. That is a pull by Connor Colby.
That shit's over.
Hennessy is pushing 61.
That's a touchdown.
Colby.
Wow.
Well, I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thank you for all the support, as always. Much obliged. Love you as much. It's just 11 o'clock here. We'll do baseball again tomorrow night. Thank you, guys, as always. Maybe I'll do a stream, walking to something, doing some workouts tomorrow, just shooting the shit, talking some sports before the game. Sweet dreams, fuckers.